and welcome. Welcome. My name is Resenthorn. Today we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. We are doing some more main story quest. MS. Woo woo. Okay. I think I have to go back to Dome. Oh wait, I gotta be a ninja first. I feel so adventure-y in this outfit. Also, where'd the horrifying creature go? Does my minion disappear when I have the umbrella? Weird. Here we go. This is the horrifying creature. Why is this so yellow? Why is everything sepia tone? What the heck? Okay. Dang, you guys are going off in Discord. Alrighty. We have the barrier. Ravel! Hello! Rosie Fishymonger. Oh, thank you for the resubscribe! Thank you. Thank you. Good to have you. I will say though, because you're a founder, you don't get the pretty little badge. So, you who has the most months out of anyone, I think, nobody will see what the next badge is. Why must I be punished this way? I don't know. You have 2 badges, and I think that might be the max. One is the founder badge, and then one, I don't know what the other one is. It's got a heart. You get that number 1? You do. You have that number 1. Stuck at 2023. Oh, that's what it is. Thancred? Did you say Thancred? Are we gonna get to see Thancred? My boy? The favorite child? Go do side quest? No! What do you mean Thancred no? Oh my goodness, they've sold everything. Oops! I haven't checked out my retainers in a while. Whoopsie daisy. Wait, it said none. It said none. This is a liar. Minfilia voice line? I don't know if that's a current voice line or if it's a voice line that's upcoming, but I will block it out of my brain either way. So I'm gonna try donating that. And that. We're gonna donate. Look at the cost. How often does it? Not often. Let's try donating. Donation. Oh, when Thancred got possessed. Yeah, I kind of just, blocked that from my brain. Completely. Utterly blocked from brain. Awesome. Sorry, I'm organizing donations. Ice. Oh. This is rude. Whatever, we'll leave it. I don't care. He's ignoring me? I said no. I said I'm not doing side quests. I don't know why you're still trying to get me to do that, but no. You can't make me. No. You know, honestly not terrible. As far as inventory clear out from the retainers. Not terrible. Someone go PK her away from the rescue. I don't think you can make me. Weekly budget. Oh, that's nice. It just this doesn't. So these don't give you more. Or gives you slightly more. It gives you no more. That's not worth it. On my way to do an event right now, so IDK if I can stay long. Which is always give them fishy self. Well, thank you for stopping by, Ray. Appreciate it. Oh, it's 120%. That's why. You know what? Sure. Clear out the inventory a little bit. Give them whatever I don't want. Whatever I don't want to have in my inventory. It's a fascinating place to dump unwanted items they've given me. Okay, now where am I going? El Amigo something? Something El Amigo? Why must I teleport all over the map? I should eat something. The little food thingy. Let's have a fat choco. Taco choco. Literally threw dead fish for a bucket to their donation. I did. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna say? You got something to say, Kyon? Huh? You got something to say? I don't know where I'm going. So lost. Bankrid! Yay! I wonder if I could throw stuff from ocean fishing into that box. Could have put dead fish in your mailbox. Or like if I was, you know, say leveling, gathering, or mining. Ah, cutscenes. You're not ready for this? Da na 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 no 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 no. Are you ready for this? Nah. 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 But I wanna. Why am I not ready? Give me a good reason that I am not ready. Give me a good reason. One that is not just stop. Hey, hey. No need for the bonking. Give me a good reason. Just go. Yay! I only require one.
Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
The pleasure is ours, Your
Hey, my other favorite
I know
character's
I speak
here.
for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Nay,
I've heard of
'tis
thing
we who
dying
must
in a
thank you for
cutscene.
journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss
Does
of
it
me
just
not
mean
to
that the
acknowledge
cutscene is
part
really
the signs
long?
of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
With apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could be with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
Come, friends. Let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hian, pray, tell us how things stand in the east.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They who bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but when we
Very
get to them,
exposition.
how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
I kind of wish it was more like a movie and I didn't have to click to go to the next thing. Like that I could just play it and let it just
While
go.
I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic, subterfuge.
There's an auto button. I DK how to on PC. Oh.
You have an idea?
Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all. Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, they sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Are we ever gonna see his other eye?
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent. Family feuds being so
Pay
tiresome
attention, this
when
is going to be
armies are
important.
involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power.
Why are we staring at
The news
the
that Xenos
bird?
is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
Why are we staring at a bird?
stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives
Big lore and
gathered
plot
from among the
converging is going to
Alliance's
start.
finest,
Excellent.
the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
I'm for Master Thancred's proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Empire's unity. 'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
That way. Sorrow.
I'm sorry?
History must be changed.
Why do I know this voice?
Ahead looms a calamity. Ahead looms light, expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
There's a voice.
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
I'm sorry?
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Are you gonna give me some memories here, my guy?
Is it over?
Who is that voice? Oh, Thancred's down!
Master Thancred!
He's down.
12 for Fend. Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready.
Wait, is he dead? Did they kill
Swiftly.
Thancred? I literally just said he was one of my favorites.
Master Thancred remains in slumber, though his vital signs appear stable.
Oh good, he's not dead.
unresponsive.
What could have done this? And why just him and not the others?
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, milady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Gods, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
Hi, dragon. Some things are worse than death? Ouch.
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, He would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
What did you do, Rose? Not our boy
In
Thancred.
gifting us a course of action,
Whale.
Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him,
She
I would
fangirled
say,
to you. I
rest
know.
easy,
Everybody I
that he may
fangirl
wake to
for
enjoy the fruits
dies.
of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Alizé and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely.
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Called?
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life
Oh,
that is
good.
his soul.
His soul is gone. That's not gonna bite us in the butt.
That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether. A consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian La Hebrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
I think it's interesting to note that it was just the Scions and not police.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the
Didn't feel
possibility of
malicious,
Ascian
though.
involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
Whee! Thancred literally getting soul sucked, Rose. Didn't seem malicious. It didn't seem malicious. It feels like they were trying to tell us something and they were not expecting that to be as effective as it was. Onward! Oh, another cutscene? For me? Oh, like, we didn't even have to travel there? I'm surprised they didn't make us travel there.
Urianger! God, it's good to see you.
Rose, we
Would that
did
our
warn you.
meeting
No,
were
this
under
is fine.
happier
It was
circumstances.
surprising they didn't let us
I
trigger
judged
it.
the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
This is very much setting up exposition.
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
Oh, are we going back?
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants
Importante.
further investigation.
Lore!
I shall make it my task to.
Oh, we're getting called again.
The voice. It calleth to me once more.
I never liked him anyways.
I hear it too.
Wait, why don't I hear it? Ah, there we go.
Only you. Only you.
No!
Let it in!
Ishtola! Urianger!
Throw wide the gates.
Why don't we do what the voice says? Have you considered doing what the voice says?
No, this can't be happening!
Anybody?
Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you! Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
Oh, she's going through her character arc. And by character arc, I mean she's becoming Robin. Can I throw open the gates now? Come on! Rose killing off key players like a Skyrim addict. Look. I'm the most upset about Thancred. Who are we going to visit? A visit, you say? Oh yeah, I just remembered. What'd you remember? What'd you remember? I need to eat it. Rolling along. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Popping in to say hi at the store and running errands. I'm excited to rewatch it though. Awesome! Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. You will need to do the raids somewhere during this MSQ. It's important to the plot and it fills out some info for her. I feel... Okay. I guess two people telling me wouldn't be lying. I'm watching you. The fights are great. Oh, our little friend.
Here he is, my lady.
The little guy.
Gabu, it's been too long.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night?
Hold on, I need fan.
Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the
Fan.
heavens?
Let me know if the fan is too loud.
I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones.
Can't hear it? Well, it hasn't
Not
fully
like now.
kicked on yet. It's working on it. Getting up to speed.
I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this
Alright,
world.
now it's going.
And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes.
It's
and
okay if we hear it.
powerless
We
to
all
help
just pretend
them.
it's coming from you. Yeah, I'm making
That-
fan noises.
That I cannot bear. No, I don't. You're right. It's pure arrogance to imagine I can solve everything by myself. You'd think I'd have learned that by now. Thank you.
Whoosh,
I
whoosh,
don't know
whoosh,
what I'd
whoosh,
do
whoosh,
without
whoosh,
you.
whoosh.
Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
Oh, are we just like not spending more time with the poor little baby that's been traumatized? At least getting a lot of character growth. Yeah. Yeah, character growth. Oh man. I was pleasantly surprised by the I don't have to go there by myself. And now here I am. Old Spice commercialing it again. Back at your man, now back at me, now I'm back at your man. Kind of excited, man. Let me in! Do, 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 do. Wait, what is my part? My part is bigger than most? What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean my part is bigger than most? I haven't had my part explained to me yet. In the Imperial Palace. Dun 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 dun. You're the protagonist? No, I'm not. Look at those shoulder pads, man.
The Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear.
Oh yes, this? This? The shoulder pads?
A word from your radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and
Xena.
tear that feeble nation apart.
Princess. It's Princess.
Have you no words for me? Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely.
So he's aware that his son is puppet.
Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave.
Yes.
Father.
So look at those shoulder pads, man. What are you compensating for? Do you have teeny tiny little shoulders? Teeny tiny little.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then, thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior, a most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
What the heck? Is this Xenos, like, in a different body?
Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms.
Big Dad.
You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern.
Oh, we just got all the body switches.
Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it. Oh dear, have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read.
Big lore dumping. Yes, indeed.
I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know.
Yeesh.
The founding father was an Ascian, and he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos.
Oh! Okay. Didn't see that twist coming.
Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
Yeah, you can tell from the halo effect they're going for, they want him to seem like a mad god type deal. Oh, good!
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
I do like this guy. Alright, we can get along. He's definitely not dead, but, you know.
Such a waste of time and energy. Both yours and mine.
Ooh, how many dead bodies are we gonna have? Do another one.
Lest you forget, you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you
do it again.
Find pieces for the game.
Do it again. You know you want to. Make a second body.
Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
Also, I love that the two little guards are just standing there, like... I kind of feel like in their head they're like, do not move, do not even blink, because then we will die. Come on, give us another dead body. Opportunity missed. Bet we could have 5 or 6 based on the size of that gun barrel. Oh, more? Oh, we're doing more? Okay. Hey, that was Alphino. He had the blue hair tie. That's our blue hair tie boy. Ayo, camp. Ayo, dead people? What? They better not come back to life. I'll be so mad. Don't you start blinking. Oh, we're doing chemical warfare. That's... Wow, this game just got really dark. Yeah. That was fun.
I'm glad you've come, though I'm afraid there's little in the way
Oh,
of
another
good news.
cutscene. Oh, fun.
After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments. But the results were always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring.
She keeps going? Oh, is this another long cutscene? That's fine.
Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me? Out of all of us, they are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle. And Alphino's still missing. God, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
Aller, hello.
A grave situation indeed. Might I be of some assistance?
Glutton for punishment? Indeed. Kryl. Best girl. Wait, I can't
Kryl?
say that because she'll die.
I did not think you well enough to travel.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow scion, not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances.
Yes, I should have thought of that. Thank you for coming, Kryl. We would welcome your insight.
Some dialogue would be
And
different
I should
here.
be happy to provide it.
What?
Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into
If you
Imperial
did Eureka.
territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the studium?
What do you mean dialogue would be different if you did Eureka?
My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
Nah, I have an eyelash. How dare you? Your one job is to keep things out of my eye. Why do you thus so traitor? I don't think I got my eyelash out of my eye. Whatever. There's a dialogue here if you completed Eureka. It's just one of those cutscenes. Okay. Interesting.
Well, that particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know. But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly.
Eureka is a Kryl side story. Very nice.
Yes, he remains altruistic to a fault. But I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers as
You
has
don't know what
happened
she's
before.
doing. Ah.
You
That's
needn't
okay.
be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened. Thanks to a certain someone.
Yeah, my eyes are real big right now. Look at the size compared to the cursor.
A certain someone whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his little speech. Mum's the word, eh? Right, I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll excuse me.
Her hand is going through her sword. What an interesting sword she's wielding. What the heck? Let me guess. Kryl's down for the count too, no?
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
No bad is fair.
Ah, yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation.
I've read the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes?
Indeed.
If we assume the ether which comprises your essence is being drawn to some other place, then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy.
Oh, it wasn't. But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
Down she goes. Just kidding. Please don't. Not her too. That would be sad. Mama cat. She kinda is. She's like, come children. The best style shot. Follow the little potato as she walks away. See which way to exit. It's one of these ways. It's a direction. I think it was this way. I don't remember. Yeah. Whee! What? Or is it the other way? I might be making the wrong choice here. No, I didn't. Okay. Donut in hand, ready to watch? Ooh, wait, what kind of donut? Also, do you prefer JPKs or just Ks? Because I noticed your Discord was just Ks. Also, that cat jacket she has, there's a backstory to it. Ooh, do you find out in Eureka? Where am I on this map? Oh, there I am. Either one, it's all good? Okay. I probably will call you Ks then. That's okay. Yes, you do. Okay, eventually I will do Eureka. Just to differentiate between JP and NA. That makes sense. It makes so much sense. Got to go to the lady. Is this not where I was meant to go? This is not where I was meant to go. I thought I was going to her cave, but apparently not. I just passed right by him. She does not look excited to see us.
Come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your problems. Oh, I mistook you for young what's-his-name, but I see now you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave
I still love this lady. She's so great.
Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
Cariel! Hello! Good to see ya.
And Stoller is one of the afflicted, is she?
You going to sleep? Sleep well.
Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray.
That's
and
like
I'll
saying...
not see her buried before I am.
That's like saying, look, I can make fun of my sibling, but you can't make fun of my sibling. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Can't watch your stream, sadly. I sleep too early. That's okay. You popped in to say hello. That's all that matters.
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell, and cast my senses out from there.
Get ready. Oh, goody. Is this gonna be an when you look into the abyss gazes back situation? Uh-oh. Her eyebrows go crinkle crinkle.
What is it? Did you find them?
doesn't make sense. But how is it
Oh,
even
crinkle,
possible?
crinkle eyebrows and the stutter voice.
How is what possible? Kryl, what did you see?
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
Could the ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the Broodmother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi affected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
Well, if it's not a where, is it a when? I feel like that's how these always go.
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal
Is this a
sea,
win situation?
Yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking. Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way. That was Lee's. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them. I'm sorry. I realize we've barely begun here, but...
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
Let's be off then.
Wait, why am I included? Why can't I stay with the lady?
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a...
Remember what Elfman said?
It seems to be happening all over.
The Asians are bad?
Does it now? And here I was, all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting.
Which
in
elf
shadows.
man?
We can only
Urianger?
do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
The land is losing its mana. I thought you were talking about other Ellison man. Blue Boy. My brain is not picking up his name. It's losing his name. Not the hot one. Excellent. Henceforth, please refer to them as the hot one and the not one. Blue Alice? No, the blue hot one. Ellison. Tall one. Dark hair? I forgot Alice and Alphino were also Ellison. Papa Ishgard. Yeah, Papa Ishgard. What is his name? I keep wanting to call him Albert, but his name is not Albert. That is not his name. A mercy? What? Amric. Amric. They're Amric. That's what I was talking about. Hello, dragon. Good to see you. Is this like another cutscene thing? Wait, before I go in here, is this another cutscene? Yeah, we can make it through one more cutscene, if it is. Oops, all cutscenes. The entire thing is
I'm sorry to
cutscenes?
drag you halfway
Fair.
across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party.
Oh yeah,
a
Mystery
band of
Man?
mercenaries whose leader
Yeah, I'm
claimed
pretty
to
sure I
pursue
know
a
who
vendetta
Mystery Man
against
is.
the Ascians. This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject,
Smart
there
guy.
is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion.
You hear? I hear what?
I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and
New
begun
weapon?
marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Yes, so he thinks it's new and the other guy knows it's old.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
Nation in disarray. Are you saying they're summoning a primal?
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those
Nation
border
is already in a
fortifications.
war footing with
Prepare
other
to meet the
nations.
Imperials, head on!
It's sounding a lot like Primal. They have no magic? Somebody's summoning
No
a
matter how
Primal.
quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Oh, here we go.
Untold sorrow must be changed.
Can I open the gate, please? I would like to open the gate now.
Throw wide the gates.
Can I do that? For the voice, please.
You heard it too. Well, at least we're both still standing.
Open the gates, take out the trash.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
I would just like to open the gates, please. The voice seems very nice. Ooh, this is very nice. Got tassels. Just noticed. Very nice mount. Very cool looking. Oh, that's cool. Is that like ribbons or like cloth, or is that like part of the... I'm gonna go with that's kind of like a cape. Your mount has a cape. That's fun. I like that. Okay. I think this will probably be the last cutscene that we do today. So I have a feeling this is gonna be a cutscene. Yes, let me in. Raids next time? Which raids? Which raids are you talking? Oh, interesting group of people you got here. Stormblood raids? Okay. Maybe. The Empire is coming. The Empire is coming. bum, 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 bum. Oh. We're just gonna go. I just went money, sorry. I missed it, sorry. I chose before I saw what you said. What's ginger salad? Why do I want it? Coin queen? Yeah, hey. I mean, money is kind of important. For donating purposes. Please go. I know the skills scare you. Yeah, they kind of do, not gonna lie. Especially their name. Like, what? Why? Cryptic seal. That was like a shorter cut. We're gonna keep that. Whoosh. Up. Up. Oh, is this a fight? Are we fighting? Is this a long cutscene? If it's a long cutscene, I'm gonna pause here. Give me a yay or an A. Big lore dump. Okay, we'll do this last one, and then waste. Okay. I don't think it's a long one. 1 hour cutscene. If it's an hour cutscene, I will escape and we will come back to it. My face. Metal Gear cutscenes, just Alt F4.
The engineers have matters well in
I've heard
hand.
things about Alt F4.
Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders. Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy
How many
levels.
fights is there for
The
Scape?
barrier
I
is
don't know what
forming.
Scape is.
$1,000 yards, 2,000, 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected. $4,000, 5,000. Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
Yay! That's a lot of yams.
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wool for us. Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
Oh.
By the gods. It's Alphino.
Remember that headache that no one got? They got no one. Yeah, it got somebody.
What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Got somebody.
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
No, not him too.
Gotta catch 'em all.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the
He's
arms
so
of
hot.
Lord Hien himself, it would seem.
Fair.
It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
I knew it! I knew it!
I, Gaius van Baelsar, the Black Wolf.
I knew it.
That was the title I was given. One I have long since relinquished.
He's got a vendetta.
Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum.
He's so
Meridian.
annoying, but so...
I am no more than Gaius Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
Impossible. There's no way you could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded?
Well, there was a big explosion.
How I was deceived by La Habrea? How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to bring peace to Eorzea? The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god. Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it.
Survived on pure chat
For a moment,
energy.
at least. A moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians. The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge.
Excellent choice.
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto.
Give me the mask.
but so many more remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions not of like mind?
In this single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the Black-Masked Ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the Red there exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source.
That looks like a panther, and that looks like a half-mast.
Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the Source. The first was Lahabrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on Lahabrea and Elidibus, but I believe this Emmet Selk
So
is
is
new to
Emmet
us?
Selk the emperor dude that got shot?
As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit.
Never heard of him.
It is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Heidelind's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As a leader of the Ascians, he is one of our primary targets. It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted, and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch. Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno Galvus.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same
Interesting.
facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized.
Did you say clones? Are we gonna see the cat boy?
And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus. All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland. It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe.
Remember what the Godfather said?
Would serve no purpose.
About
You saved
being
my brother's
resurrected
life,
from his rest.
So I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
He built the Empire, which wasn't. He's an
There was a
Ascian.
time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
So that was the infamous Black Wolf. An unexpected ally, to say the least.
Should we not be raising that barrier again?
Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
Okay. Completed? Oh, another cutscene. Why is completing a quest a cutscene? Let's do this. Zero gaming, all cutscene. This stream, yes, that has been. A react streamer. I don't think I can ever do that. I don't react well. I'm very much like a, let me sit and ponder. A Vanguard. Suddenly, yeah. So it is, so it is. I thought he said they did a splody.
Our supplies of Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance. See that you do.
I thought they ruined it.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention.
Going ahead sooner than predicted? What?
A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you. Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing. a silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence.
What
Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
Look at his sassy little
While
walk.
you do what, precisely?
Just leaked a hidden property.
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Ah, yes, the Civil War.
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstaking?
Oh, he wanted the Civil War.
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed. Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way.
Wow, he's so slimy.
Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in elegant cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention
Oh goodness, we are making callbacks to the Crystal Tower. Oh, I hope that means that we get the...
And of all the options available, you chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus. Like grandsire, like grandson, hey? If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
Interesting. Shoot him again. Come on, kid. If I accept this, is this gonna be bad? Okay. Alright, so this feels like a decent place to pause. We are kind of out of the crazy shack. Oh, hello. Lovely outfit. Any questions? No, no questions. Just, you know. Oh, a campfire. That's cool. You know, just gotta keep going through the cutscenes. When you said next time I don't do cutscenes, I do, or not cutscenes, I don't do MSQ, I do raids, is what we should be doing for next one. Okay. 12 raids. Then we shall plan for that. Alright. Next stream we'll do the 12 raids, and then Friday we will do some more MSQ. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Look at the little snake. That's cute too. I managed to get the where is it? Where's the little guy? The little silly guy. Look at how fat he is. It's a boss rush, practically. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Is it a 4-person, or is this like an alliance raid type deal where you gotta have a whole bunch of people? 8? I thought Dragon said 10 or 12. 8. Okay. Gotta show off who's the best in the world. Regular raid. 12 raids. 12 raids, 8 people. I understand. Okay. It makes sense in my brain now. Alright, then we will start them next stream. Probably we will not finish them. We'll get through a few of them though. Shush shush, Kyun. Yes, yes, I deserve the clown nose. Ah. Oh, look at the little animal. That's cute. Why am I so... Wow. What was I gonna say? You guys distracted me. Yeah, so we'll get them started, but we might not finish until Friday. But yeah. With that, thank you all for joining me on this wonderful story-heavy adventure. We'll finish them. You assume that we get fast queues. I don't know that we get fast queues. That's the problem. I will be there. Fair. Alright. But, truly, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to call it here. We will hasten your suffering. Oh, good. I'm gonna call it here. This is a good place to stop. You cannot distract me. Next stream will be Wednesday. Same time. And then we'll have one on Friday. And you guys should get some hydrating liquid. Get some food if you're hungry. Get some sleep if you need it. And either have a wonderful night or day depending on where you are located. But with that, you're back. Wait, what's on your back? little tattoo. That's cute. Where do you get tattoos? You can get tattoos in this game? I can't get that one? What is that one? Is that one special? Leg? Ooh! Dang! You've been around since the beginning then. Very impressive. It is an honor to be in the presence of one who has been here for so long. I started as a gladiator in Gridania. Nice. Wait, okay, so we gotta look at your... We gotta do this, though. How do we do it? That's what I want. I want... Like, here... How do we do it? Wait. Was it in the... In the here? How was the way that you see the thingies? Not the adventurer plate. Which, that is actually really, really cute, though. This is the second person I've seen with it. Top bar name. Clicking a button. It's not clicking a button. Is it examine? Oh, it's examine. No, not examine. The one where you can see all of the classes stuff. Dragon, you know what I'm asking. You're the one who showed me how to do it originally. Searching through party or friend. Okay. Friendless. This. You search it. There we go. That's the button I was looking for. Wow. That's a lot of grinding. Wait, how do you have Arcanist only at Crafter Paint, as you see? Indeed. Indeed, indeed. I too am trying to work on that. When I can. I see you don't play ninja. At all. You just refuse. No ninja. Refusal. You don't even have rogue unlocked. You don't even have the rogue. That's hilarious. Hey, we all have one. We all have one. That's cool. Well, thank you for showing me that. That's very interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Can you get other tattoos? If you can't have this one, then can you get other ones? Leveled Ward 32 because that's all I needed for cross class back in the day. Ah. Maybe? Ooh. And be fancy? Do you have any? No, you just have the scalies of your class. Tattoo by gear. Oh, so like gear does the tattoo? They sell 2 of them, but they're facial. Oh, no. Less interesting. Ah. Some outfits have arm tattoos. Okay. Fair, fair. It's really cool. Well, thank you for showing me that. Said I couldn't distract her. You succeeded, but I do have to get off. So, thank you for. You'll encounter such gear later on. Fair. I like to say you can't distract me, and then I'm very distractible. So go say many much. Well, get you some food. No need for gurgling tummies. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day and or night. Ooh, carbonara. That's post pictures. So I can be jealous and learn how to cook. But with that, I will say bye! Next stream will be Wednesday, not tomorrow.